Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. You already know what today is, the best day of the week, Face Beat Friday. And as the title suggests, today I'm going to be giving you my updated techniques and review on the Juvias Place foundation sticks. Right now I'm just giving you a quick clip of the first time I used these foundation sticks, and I liked how that look came out, but I have added a few tricks to make the finish even better. So stay tuned to see what I've done. Also, if you do want to see the original video, make sure you click the link in the description box, and I'll leave one up on the screen as well. As you can see, I did a little bit more in this video than I did the last video. Just because the last time I was a little scared to put too much. This time I'm not. I am using a little bit more foundation than I did in that last video. I want just a tiny bit more coverage than I had in the last video. I'm going to use the same brush, which is the Juvias J103 flat buffer brush. And with these shade sticks, because they are so buildable, it's almost like using a concealer. I just have to make sure that before I put my foundation on, I kind of set it with powder. I don't know if y'all can hear Cairo in the back talking. He's trying to give his commentary as well, so listen to him, honey. He knows what he's talking about, apparently. Alright, so I'm going to take the Fenty Pro Filter setting powder in the color Nutmeg and a sponge. And I'm going to go ahead and bake up under my eyes, what we didn't do last time. So I'm going to make sure I do it this time. I didn't put anything extra on the sponge. I just used what was left over and set my lid. Eyebrow Styler by MAC in the color Stud. Today I want to make sure that I feature the Box of Crayons eyeshadow palette. This particular palette was one of the first palettes to put Super Scent on the map for her crayon case line, and so I want to make sure that I use this because apparently she is discontinuing this product in January, so I'm lucky enough to have one. So let's play with it. I'm going to go in with the color Tan with a blender brush. I'm using the Juvias Place brushes. So this is the Juvia J115 blender brush. Alright, I'm going to use this same brush. I'm going to go back in and take it a little tighter to the crease. And I'm using the color Brown. I like the little circular motions that I used while placing the tan. While placing this brown, I'm doing more windshield wiper motions along the crease. Okay, now I'm taking an angled blending brush, and I'm going to use the Deep Plum color. I'm placing this on the outer V and then building it on top of that brown. And so this is kind of giving me a very light smoky eye that can be suitable for daytime. And I know a lot of times people are like, smoky eyes and daytime don't mix, but if it's done gently, it can. And I'm taking that blending brush. I haven't added any product. I'm just buffing out. Not even necessarily buffing out, just windshield wiping again. So I'm blending that plum color into that brown. I'm going in with the Arts and Crafts loose pigments from the crayon case, And I'm using the color Champagne Frosty. And I'm going to just use my finger and put that in the lid. Alright, I'm going to take the J111 definer brush and push that in and up so that it marries with everything else and just really soften the lines. You know that something about the pigment is not giving me what I want, so I'm gonna wet down my brush a little bit and put a little bit more of that pigment on. There we go. Now I'm getting more bang for my buck. I'm gonna take my blending brush. Again, I haven't added anything to it. I'm just softening the edges. I don't want this to really look like a cut crease. I mean, it's a cut crease, but like not really, because I didn't actually cut the crease. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to look as sharp as a cut crease. Alright, I just did some black liner on the bottom. I'm actually not going to put any liner on my top lash. I'm going to take a flat brush and go back in to the palette with the dark plum color. It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and really I'm gonna do maybe like 3 coats of mascara because I don't have any top liner on. And I'm getting as close as I can to my waterline, which is almost kind of like giving me a little bit of a liner. Like it's kind of smudging onto the lash line, which is perfect. I'm going to take the powder brush by Juvias, that's the J101 brush, and brush off this excess powder, and I'm actually going to kind of brush it off and marry it into the rest of my makeup. I take a little bit more powder, just what's in the lid. I'm gonna put this all over my face. And I'm going to use the color Bobby Contourzition Notebook from the crayon case. I'm also going to take a little bit of the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mommy bronzer, and I'm going to layer that just lightly on top of Bobby and along my forehead. From the same Contourzition notebook, I am going to take the color, I'm going to mix the color Pink Me and Trophy together and put that on the apple of my cheek. And that just kind of goes into and blends into the under highlight that I already have going. It just kind of reinforces it. I'm going to take that same brush that I used for my highlight just then, and I'm going to use that for my blush as well, and I'm putting that right where I put that highlight. And down on my cheeks a little bit. Okay, I'm going to take my All Nighter setting spray by Urban Decay. I'm going to press while it's still wet. I'm pressing it into my skin. I'm going to keep my lips simple and just do a chestnut liner. Okay, so this is the color Yash from MAC. And then I'm going to put the Juvias Place Royalty Gloss on top. I think I'm going to line my lips just a little bit more. I'm actually bringing that line up just a little bit past my lips to really kind of give it a little bit more of a pout look. So I'm darkening it in the inner corners of the lips and just a little bit in the Cupid's bow. That just gives me a little bit more of a kissable looking lip.
So this is the finished look. I hope you all really enjoyed this video. Make sure you drop down in the comments and tell me your thoughts on this final beat. And join me each and every Friday for the best day of the week, Face Beat Friday. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.